As Burger King. Stephen Palazzo doing business as Cagney Food Service at 1186 Eddie Dowling Highway. And Stephen Palazzo doing business as Cagney Food Service, 621 Pound Hill Road. CT Gas, Cumberland Farms Inc. doing business as Cumberland Farms 1274. CNL NS LLC doing business as Denny's number 8781. Dowling Donuts doing business as Dunkin' Donuts at 120 Eddie Dowling Highway. Slate Donuts doing business as Dunkin' Donuts at 941 Victory Highway. Firehouse Pizza Shop 2 Inc. Hercules and Family Inc. doing business as Hercules Beef Wings and Pizza. Joseph Napoli doing business as McDonald's. Rise Up Nutrition. Rustic Acquisition LLC doing business as Rustic Drive-In. Stop and Shop Supermarket Company doing business as Stop and Shop Supermarket number 721. Benai Brother of North Smithfield LLC doing business as Subway. GM Foods Inc. doing business as Subway at 900 Victory Highway. The other one was at 99 Eddie Dowling Highway. L&M Taco RIA doing business as Taco Bell. DM Moonlight 2 LLC. Walmart Stores East LLP doing business as Walmart number 2225. Wendy's Properties LLC doing business as Wendy's. Rice Dairy Farm Inc. doing business as Rice Dairy Farm and Bakery. Budding Violet Inc. doing business as the Budding Violet and Red, White and Brew. And Jonathan Branchard Inc. doing business as Coffee Cream Restaurant. The motion to approve those liquor licenses.
Motion to approve, Mr. President, providing all licenses are subject to payment of town taxes, approval of Department of Health, and fire inspection.
Motion by Mrs. Zelinski, is there a second? Second by Mrs. O'Hara. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Mrs. Barnard?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara? Yes. Mr. Rozier?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes. Item 3, holiday licenses. All licenses subject to payment of town taxes and fire inspection approval. Aldi, Branch Village Pool and Spa Needs. Augusto Inc. doing business as Ridgewell's Fresh Market. Classic Village Jewelers and Gifts. CVS Pharmacy number 326. General Nutrition Corp. doing business as GNC Store number 3607. IK's Depot LLC doing business as Solaris. Kohl's Department Store doing business as Kohl's number 1549. KV Nails. Leeway Inc. doing business as Leeway Ace Hardware. Big Road General Inc. doing business as Little General Store. Rose Home Centers LLC number 2723. Mattress Firm Inc. Rose Candy and Nuts. PetSmart Inc. Phantom Fireworks Eastern Region LLC doing business as Phantom Fireworks at 886 Eddie Dowling Highway. Redbox Automated Retail LLC doing business as Redbox at 595 Smithfield Road, 7 Eddie Dowling Highway and 120 Eddie Dowling Highway. Walgreen Eastern Company Inc. doing business as Rite Aid number 10234. Show Nails and Spa, Ski Shop Plus. Minnesota Regis Corp. doing business as Smart Style number 3972. Stop and Shop Supermarket Company LLC doing business as Stop and Shop Fuel Facility number 721. U-Haul Company of Rhode Island doing business as U-Haul Center of North Smithfield. Walgreen Eastern Company Inc. doing business as Walgreens number 15622. And Walmart Stores East LLP doing business as Walmart number 2225. A motion to approve those holiday licenses.
Motion for discussion.
Motion by Mrs. Zelinski, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Ogier. Mrs. Zelinski.
Mr. President, holiday licenses, I'm not quite sure Rhode Island state logo. We see Phantom Fireworks, Eastern Region, with the liability doing business as. I think in the past, we would give them a seasonal permit, and they usually ran the end of the month, end of June into July 5th or 6th. Yeah, and I'm not sure that if this is properly listed, or maybe it is, it's changed with the state. I just thought that that would have been a true holiday license dedicated to the 4th of July. If we pass this, it's going to be careful. Of course, state law supersedes town law, but I'm not sure about this one. Mr. Leozzi, if you can.
Well, I would just add that condition. So
I would just add that condition, subject to compliance, if you're concerned with the state
State
law.
law.
I have it in front of me, but
How easy was that?
just subject to compliance with state law requirements for holiday sales,
Okay. Thank you.
and I'll confirm that.
So we'll motion in a second.
Yeah, there was a motion and a second. Any other discussion? You have a second? Roll call vote.
Mrs. Barnamoli?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara? Yes. Mr. Ruggiero? Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes. Number 4, miscellaneous licenses. All licenses subject to payment of town taxes and fire inspection approval. Bernard's Auto Part Inc. is a junkyard auto salvage. Meadow Tenant Association is for bingo. Northeast Auto Recycling Inc. is for junkyard auto salvage. Avalon Entertainment LLC, doing business as Gators Pub, is for coin op. Cozy Quarters Pet Inc. is boarding cats and dogs. Deerfield Common Tenants Association is for bingo. B&R Motel Enterprise, doing business as Travelers Motor Lodge, is a motel license. High in the Hill Boarding Kennel is to board cats and dogs. Jalgram LLC, doing business as Hilltop Inn, is a motel license. Leo's Auto Parts is a junkyard auto salvage. Lulu's Crazy Daisy LLC is a second-hand license. Northern Flea Market is a flea market license. Smithfield Auto Recycling, junkyard auto salvage. Elijah's Ice Cream, mobile food truck. TVW is a second-hand dealer. And KMD Hockey LLC, doing business as Rhode Island Sports Center, is an ice rink. Is there a motion to approve those licenses, miscellaneous licenses?
Motion, then comment. This motion.
Motion by Mr. Zelinski, is there a second? Second by Mrs. O'Hara. Mr. Zelinski.
Mr. President, under this miscellaneous licenses, I see one coin operations, one coin operated in the town. There used to be many, and I understand a lot of people play games on their phones now, or whatever they do. Is there some, I'm going to vote to approve this, but I would just like to have someone go into the establishments and see if there are any other coin operator, whether it be a pool table or video.
Hi. So when a lot of businesses had more than one license, I put it under, like, a lot of the liquor establishments have victualling, entertainment, coin ops, and all that, and put it under liquor licenses. All the subject to approvals were all the same. So I kind of lumped it into one rather than repeat every business for every license they have.
Okay, so basically we will capture that revenue.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you for being efficient.
There's a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Roll call vote.
Mrs. Barnamoli?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara? Yes. Mr. Ruggiero?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes. That's it. Discussion by council vote of action on payment of bills. This time I would entertain a motion for the following approval list. General fund, $222,601.46. Sewer and water, $9,848.10, for a total of $232,449.56. The following electronic payments to the library of $37,589.75. To the school department, $1,680,723. For the fire department, $248,879.50. Monthly insurance of the interlocal trust of $141,530.97. For the retirement account, $5,361.51. Debt service to the U.S. Bank, general obligation bond, $73,228.37. For total electronic payments of $2,187,313.10. For a grand total payment $2,419,762.66. Is there a motion to approve?
Mr. President, I'll make the motion to approve this under the review of the town administrator and the approval of the town finance director.
Motion by Mr. Zelinski, is there a second? Second by Mrs. O'Hara. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Mrs. Barnamoli?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara? Yes. Mr. Ruggiero?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vadeney?
Yes. Next item is discussion by council or action on consent agenda. All items listed in this section are considered in one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless the council so requests, in the event which the item will be removed from the consent agenda. A, town council minutes of October 21st, 2019, November 4th, and November 12th, 2019, and the following communications. Animal Control Monthly Report for October 2019. Smithfield Police Department Monthly Report for October 2019. Smithfield Municipal Court Monthly Report for October 2019. Rhode Island Traffic Tribunal Citation Report for October 2019. Smithfield Fire Department Monthly Report for October 2019. Smithfield Fire Department Yearly Reports from 2015 to 2019. Motor Vehicle Registrations. And communications from the Smithfield School Department regarding their resolution to modify the general law to permit charging for field trips and advanced placement exams. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Mr. President, I would like to hold back town council minutes of October 21st.
Mr. Zelinski would like to pull out the minutes of October 21st, 2019, and I'd like to have the Smithfield Fire Department yearly reports from 2015, 2019 pulled out. Is there anything else that anyone wants to have pulled out? Hearing none except for those two items, is there a motion to approve the consent agenda? Motion by Mrs. Zelinski, second by Mrs. Bonioli. Discussion? Roll call vote.
Mrs. Bonioli?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara?
Yes.
Mr. Rozier?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vannen?
Yes. The minutes of October 21st,
Mr. President,
2019.
yes, the second page to the fourth motion down, I believe we were discussing ad hoc meetings with Green Development, Iron Mine, and it doesn't state that. I made the motion to amend it, to amend the minutes of October 7th to reflect that I no longer wish to participate in ad hoc meetings, in particular regarding Green Development, Iron Mine. It's not specified, just that I don't want to, because there are ad hoc meetings that I would participate in.
Mrs. Wood.
Second page, October 21st, 4th paragraph down, motion.
Okay. Motion by Mrs. Zelinski, second by Mrs. O'Hara, and voted unanimously on a roll call vote to amend the October 7, 2019 minutes to state that Mrs. Zelinski stated he did not want to participate in the ad hoc meetings.
That is correct, but we were discussing at that point ad hoc meetings regarding Green Development, Iron Mine, and without that, it's a little difficult. If there is a history that has to be traced, it would be difficult to trace that. So I'm asking.
Is that a motion to,
Yes.
motion to add that, add the word in relation to Green Development?
Thank you.
Motion by Mrs. Zelinski, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Bonioli. Any other discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Mrs. Bonioli?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara? Yes. Mr. Rozier?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
Yes.
Mr. Vannen?
Yes. Now is there a motion to approve the minutes of October 21st as amended?
So,
Motion by Mrs. Zelinski, is there a second? Second by Mrs. O'Hara. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Mrs. Bonioli?
Yes.
Mrs. O'Hara? Yes. Mr. Rozier?
Yes.
Mr. Zelinski?
yes.
Mr. Vannen?
Yes. And then I had pulled the yearly reports for the Smithfield Fire and Rescue Services from 2015 to 2019. Chief, you mind coming up here? I'm sure you submitted this for a reason.
Questions before I start? You guys have any questions before I start?
No, why don't you pick it up?
Okay. As you can see, I submitted this report based on some data that we had accumulated from 2015, based on the amount of mutual aid that we've been bringing into town and the increase in the calls for service that we've been seeing over the past 5 years. Specifically, the increase in the call for EMS calls that have been increasing. I did include, as you saw, the approximate dollars lost to to mutual aid departments coming in to handle services into our community. But in turn, I also added in there what we potentially bring back when we go to another community. So each report for each year shows those $2 losses and then a gain, and so then a net loss. I think the big number that I want to bring to your attention, the first big number is the rate of increase that our EMS calls is going on. In 2015, we did 1,798 EMS calls. In 2016, we went up to 1,921. In 2017, we went up again to 1,974. In 2018, 2,043. And up to date, up to the 13th of November, we've done 1,840 EMS calls. Based on the numbers, in 2019, the average amount of EMS calls that we're doing per month is 177 per month on average. So that brings us to the end of the year where we have a projection of doing about another 354 EMS calls for 2019, which equates to about 151 more calls for EMS than in 2018. So that increase is pretty dramatic from my perspective. The thing that I'm fearing here is, as you can see, there's a continual increase for calls for rescue. And the more we see that number go higher, then the more the opportunity for us to have to call in other communities to handle the other EMS calls that we're not able to handle. This is becoming an issue. It's not something that we need to take lightly. I think it's something that at some point we have to sit down, we have to take a look at what the options are and when we need to take some action on it. I do have some ideas. I'm not sure tonight's the place to start getting into staffing plans, but I think it's time that we need to start taking a look at these numbers and how it's affecting or going to affect us down the road. Because the calls for EMS service aren't going down, they continue to steadily increase.
Chief, can I ask you, since Dowling Village has been built, is there like a percentage going up there? Because I live in between Freeport.
Great. That's another area where I would have to do some data on that and break it down by occupancy there. Walmart seems to be our biggest customer, quite frankly, in that area. What we're fearing now is that with the new 80-unit apartment complex that's going in over there, that may increase our calls as well. How much, I can't predict that. But we certainly can break down the data for Dowling Village by occupancy to see how many times we've been to each business in that area. But I don't have that tonight, I'm sorry.
It'd be interesting.
Okay.
When we look at this, mutual aid received,
Yes.
that's when other communities
Correct. That's
come in to cover for us because we have a rescue operation.
Currently, we have 5 people on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
One more time, Chief.
5 personnel on duty 24/7, 365. So basically what happens is, the reality is, we have one call, we're out of business. So if we have a wreck out on 146, both of those units are responding. Both units respond to most medical calls as well because of the service that we provide. We're an advanced life support department, which requires more than 2 people to provide, the care that someone may need. So yes, the short answer is yes. When we're out, then another community comes to the cover.
So looking at your report, that number kind of stays pretty static?
It does.
Doesn't?
Yeah, for each year, we're right around 250, 260, somewhere around.
It stays in like 270, somewhere around there.
Yes.
Mutually given where we go out, other communities,
Yep.
that's where it's increasing. That's what I'm noticing that it's going up.
Yeah, that's
It's
going up a
up.
little bit as well, yep,
That number continues to go up.
correct.
So a small town like us, we're out there helping the bigger towns that probably have more units than we do.
Well, I mean, the numbers will show, in 2015, we responded out of town 116 times, in 15, in 16, 96, 17, 135, 18, 142, and to date, we've responded 124 times out of the weekends.
Thank you, Mr. President. Chief, the obvious here is when the EMS trucks from North Smithfield are transporting to a hospital, they're out of service. And to call a mutual aid, we have a delay in getting someone, whether it be neighboring community, to one of our homes in North Smithfield to aid and assist someone that's in dire need.
Correct.
So this, to me, this is the most important part here, is, and if I may be so bold, and you can correct me, where the time goes up in responding, it's the obvious. And I have a real concern about that.
Sure.
Hopefully in the future, you'll be able to come and explain to us how we can correct that and get aid to folks that need it much quicker.
Sure. I actually did some response time data last week as it refers to our average response time, and then I broke it down to each community that responds to us when we need it. Our average response time in every year since 2015 is about 5.5 minutes. That's when we're in town.